Soundstripe.
Trying to get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone.
Soundstripe.
Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of gold. Stack that bread and vomit nose. Anything is possible. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is
Oh, man.
Fortune
Welcome back.
Fortune favors the bald. Episode 16. Big one today here, boys. Big one. So,
It's Championship Sunday.
Championship Sunday. We got one of our potential champions here.
It feels good to be here.
Playing against Colby. So we got a good matchup. A lot of it's going on right now. So we kind of know ahead of time. But you've caught up now a little bit.
Joe Burrow.
Joe
He put me on his back.
Shiesty.
God, how impact Trenton's. Yeah, that is a pretty sweet jacket.
Yes, man.
How impactful was that Bengals win for me?
So I'm in a championship, believe it or not, in another league, and I got Joe Burrow and T. Higgins. So I think I've just already sealed it before it's even started.
Yeah.
But Joe Shiesty is so nice.
Let me just paint the picture on how impactful that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it comes out that Tua, who I need the Dolphins to put up 70 tomorrow. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like, comes out Tua may not play. He's doubtful. Okay, but Adam Schefter said he's trying. He's working hard.
Yeah.
If the Bengals lose and the Broncos win right there, Broncos have locked in their playoff spot. There is no reason for them to play Tua tomorrow because the Dolphins, the Bengals are all out.
Yeah.
With the win, if the Dolphins win out and the Broncos lose next week to the Chiefs, they're in. So the Dolphins have a really strong reason to play Tua tomorrow if he can at all go.
Yeah.
And boy, we've seen that Dolphins offense with no Tua.
Yeah,
It is
Not good. Everybody suffers.
craptastic. Yeah, it's bad.
So yeah, you need him for Tyreek
And Devin Achane and
A-Chain.
John O. Smith.
yeah. So that's huge.
Yeah, big time for me. And Joe Burrow put up 38 for me after Ladd McConkey goes off for 25. Just crazy.
Two ballers.
Two ballers, yeah.
What do they have in common? Ballers.
Ballers, yeah. Skin color.
Yeah. All right. So we'll get into your matchup then, since this is the only one that really matters. All right. So this was pulled, and I didn't tell you, this was pulled this is before the Cincinnati game, right before it. So you'd already started. Because like you and Colby both had 32 to 13.54.
Yeah.
Obviously that has changed. So what we're gonna do, like we did last week, let me get this going. So you should have that pop up. So just in chat, and we can't see chat right now. So basically 1 for Luke, 2 for Colby. You only get to vote once. But get those votes in. We'll talk about it a little bit here. Luke, what's our current status on your game?
Current status, there's a big game going on right now. Colby's got 3 players in it. Currently, it is 43 to 48.
Okay.
Colby's up. Percentage to win, Colby's got a 56% chance to win.
Wow. So a big swing there.
56-44. So it's coming back my way a little bit.
Okay.
But it's still early in the game. I mean, second quarter. Cooper Kupp, shocker, 0 catches for 0 yards right now.
He's been rough. These past few weeks, it's been. We talked about it before the Puka show. Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, their offense has struggled a little bit the last few weeks, but what targets Stafford or what throws Stafford is throwing is it's going to Puka.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So right now we got 4 votes. Looks like it's split 50-50. Luke, you going with your team?
I'm going with my team. I thought about reverse jinxing it, trying the reverse jinx, but we're in the championship game. I'm not going to reverse jinx anything. I'm just going to go out there tomorrow and I'm just going to dominate.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time to nut up and I'm just going to go out there and dominate. I'm going to have big performances. Tua's playing, A-Chain, Tyreek, and Jonnu going for 20 plus each.
Who do you think is the difference maker other than Joe Burrow?
My defense.
You think the defense?
I think my defense puts up 15 plus.
Wow.
I got the Dolphins defense against Cleveland, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, whatever his name is. That dude's trash. So I think that's the difference maker. Colby, his head's spinning right now. You look at his team, he doesn't know who to start. His head's spinning.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing over there. So I think his head's spinning. He's going to make some poor decisions here. Championship, the pressure gets to him.
Yeah.
I pull out the win.
What do you think? So your backup defense, Kansas City, had 11 points. So you wouldn't have like you wouldn't take knowing 11 points.
Knowing 11 points, I wouldn't take them. Yep.
That Miami's gonna.
I think the Dolphins get 15 plus
Okay, at Cleveland.
at Cleveland.
All right. You think famous Jameis is gonna?
He ain't playing.
He's not playing. Oh, is he? Oh,
It's
he's
Dorian
hurt.
Thompson. Yeah, it's Jordan Robinson
Oh
Thompson.
yeah. That's good. Trey McBride 6.1 points. Kyron Williams 3.7. Yeah.
I wish we could end that game right now. I'd take a 0 burger from Cooper Cup
If
for
it
those
means
scores.
3.7 and 6.1 from McBride. Yeah.
I'd take those. I'd take that. in a
You
heartbeat.
know, I'm gonna go you on this one too.
Thank you. Wow.
My co-host, I would hope that you would do the same
would,
for
yeah.
me if I were the underdog in this position.
Because we all do think I'm the underdog here.
Well, I mean, just based off of probability, yes.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
right now,
you
even
look at-
beforehand. I mean, right here, if, this is what they're looking at right now. Even though we've talked about it a little bit, 138 points projected. That's a lot to 110. But again, it has shifted. I still think that a healthy Tua is obviously the best for you. Breece Hall needs to step up, have a good game.
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors is questionable, but I saw he's definitely playing. So, are you going to start Tyreek if that's the case?
If Tua plays, Tyreek's going back in the lineup. Tracy's coming out.
Tracy, that's probably what I would do. All right. Well, there you go. We will end this one right here. So it looks like
It's a dead even tie.
America dead even, but with you and I.
That's what you want in a championship game.
Yeah. We got the right guys.
Yeah. The league's just like, ugh. Hate these guys.
Maybe. Colby going for the elusive, and I know Jared hates it, the 3-time.
Yeah.
And you
And
you would join him as a 2-time if
I
you
would.
win. We'd have three
And
2-times.
I know we've got a really big segment coming up.
Yeah, we're just talking about what's at stake here.
Yeah. And so I do want to give Colby props.
Mm-hmm.
Colby has the potential to go to the 3-time champion, which would, in my opinion,
It bumps
it would
S tier.
S tier.
bumps
Colby, everybody
down.
else is down. But I have learned through other sources, Colby is in 6 or 7 leagues. I can't
Mm-hmm.
remember. Listen to this stat, guys. He is in every single championship.
Are you serious?
I am serious. That's not a lie. I knew of 3 leagues that he was in. Like, I'm in 3 leagues with him. He's in the championship in every single one. This dude is also in 3 other leagues I didn't know about. Now, these may be patty cake leagues. I don't know. But he's in the championship in every single one. That's still, even if they're patty cake leagues, that's pretty freaking impressive. So Colby's moved up in my tier rankings on that stuff.
Yeah.
But,
so,
all right,
so
anyways.
we're getting the chat back up. So now we can see it now. Sorry, boys. Yeah.
Should have been me. All the same players, though. I am not certain. So one of the leagues that Colby is in is a dynasty league. And so, I mean, that's a little different.
That's a different strategy.
Yeah,
altogether.
that's a different strategy.
That's impressive. I mean,
Yeah.
Colby clearly knows how to fantasy football.
Yeah.
You got to give the props to the guy. I mean, numbers don't lie there. So,
Oh, we do need to talk about Jared and Cole.
yes.
That's
I haven't even looked at that one.
that's a big one. That's
So, not going to project it. Sorry.
$25 on the line here.
Let's see what we got. Okay. So Cole has a 70 to 30% chance Cole's
dang.
winning. Again, he's got Puka. But he doesn't have a lot of people going. He did have Derrick Henry.
Jared had Ramondre Stevenson that got him 0.1.
He had 1 yard.
James Conner looks like he might be out for the game. And you look at his defense and kicker. That's the only thing that's keeping him in the game right now. Mm-hmm. Jared's in some trouble.
In some trouble. And hey, more coming. Jared versus Cole here in a little bit.
Yeah.
A little foreshadowing.
A little foreshadowing.
Jamaica. Is Jamaica in the championship?
Yes,
in the
Jamaica's
championship?
Jamaica's in the championship in the other league.
Well-
in the dynasty. I mean,
Does that tarnish
That-
Colby a little bit? Tarnish Colby's name a little bit? That Jamaica's in the championship with him?
nah, because Jamaica's team's really freaking good in that dynasty league. But it does not help Jamaica that nothing can erase this season that Jamaica just had. The worst season we've ever seen. 1-11, lowest points for. We need to go look at some stats. Is that the least amount of points ever been scored
pull
in our
some
league?
research.
We'll do some research for future pods.
Yeah. Maybe not a testament to against Colby, but
Yeah.
maybe it's a testament to how poor that league is.
Yeah.
All right. So what we'll do is we have a great segment. So Luke and I, we have our own, not really tier list, but it is a,
Who put the 6 leagues as bonkers? Who's that commented that?
that's JT.
That's JT. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So we have a bracket style double elimination random seating.
So can you explain how we randomly seeded it?
Yes,
So
and
people
Luke-
know we did not cheat in
Yes.
any of the seeding. It's random.
Luke was with me. So what we did is I just put all 12 of our names in a wheel randomizer. I clicked it and I just seeded everybody. So I seeded everybody 2 through 13.
Because 1 in 14, or like the two. So in a 14 team
Or
double
sorry,
elimination.
Sorry, 3 through 14.
Yeah. In a double elimination tournament, 14 teams or 14 people, we have to give 2 buys. And so we included Eli and Dex in this.
And we gave them the
and we
bye.
gave them the buys. So Eli is on the top of the bracket, Dex is on the bottom. So then we just worked our way down.
Randomly worked our way down. So basically, yeah. So spun it, put that person there, and then they fought the person below them, and then spun it again for the next matchup, and then so on and so forth. So we will show that. Let me make sure everything looks good, and we'll hide my screen because it's kind of tough to see. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of type in the answers as we go. So Luke and I are gonna discuss it. We will come to a consensus. If we don't come to a consensus, then we'll go to chat on who we think should win that fight. Now Luke is going to pick my fight. I'm going to pick Luke's fight. I might say something about my fight if I have a chance. Luke the same way. But in the end,
ultimately, Trenton is the decider on my fight. I'm the decider on Trenton's fight. Who wins that?
yeah. So all right.
UFC rules. So everything UFC. Okay, so you're in a cage kind of thing, going at it.
Yeah,
Who knocks the other one out or chokes the other one out first?
Yep. All right. So here we go. All right. So this is the. Let me get it pulled up on my end.
You're gonna have to call. I can't see those comments.
Yeah, comments are a little tough.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna pull up the comments on my
I should be able to
phone
make it bigger. Give me a sec.
so that y'all can give us your opinions. You can try to sway us, boys.
Okay, yeah. If you want to do the comments, that would help me a lot. Okay.
Okay.
So, like I said, Eli on the top of the bracket. First matchup we got a good one.
Sorry, I'm cutting it.
Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, so first matchup here, we got Dan and Jamike. Now,
Jamike just gave a good comment.
what did Jamike say?
Jamike said, if it's in a cage, that means I have home field advantage. So, because I didn't know who I was going with on Jamike versus Dan.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Give me your opinion. Where are you going, Jamike versus Dan?
Jamike's probably got a little bit more reach.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the height advantage, the weight advantage. However, I think Dan is scrappier. So I think strength-wise, I think if Jamike gets Dan on the floor, I think Jamike wins.
Okay.
Like on the ground, Jamike wins. However, I think Dan's quick enough and scrappy enough. I think Dan wins it. I know this is, I make pretty somewhat bold predictions for my thing. But
That is bold.
But I think Dan wins that. Like just scrappiness, quickness, and I think I don't know. I think Jamike's a little too, I don't want to say passive, maybe like just not like aggressive, not aggressive enough.
Okay.
Is the
I take one look at Jamike and I take one look at his biceps. And so in my head, I think now I like Dan. I think, you get him on the floor. Dan's quick. He's agile. He's like a little cat down there. He's going to wrap around Jamike. I think if he goes on the floor, Dan's winning that.
You think Dan's winning that?
On the floor.
So opposite. Okay.
But I think Jamike, I'm going Jamike here. Now, pound and weight class, Jared, doesn't matter. It's just it's just straight up. Like, sorry you got screwed in your matchup. Now this one's a good one. Dan and Jamike that's a really fair fight. I'd love to see it.
I'd love to see it
live. I'm going John Mike here. I think, and this is honest, I'm not trying to make it like where our voters decide. Like, I think Jamike would win, and therefore I need the vote. I think we go to the voters here.
What did JT say there?
All right. So what we've got is Eli said not sure Jamike has that dog in him. So Eli's going Dan here. Yeah. Jared asked if it was pound for pound. JT said, agree Jamike has awesome biceps, but is that a fighting muscle?
That's more of a pull.
It's true. That's true. Biceps are really just for looks. So does Jamike just have those good looks? And Paul Sewell goes Dan the man. So I think we're going to have to speed it up. Dan the man, push him forward. Jamike, I think you'd put up a hell of a battle. I'd love to see it live. Chokehold biceps. Dan the man.
And then, all right, and you got to help me like where we put these in losers bracket. All right.
Okay.
Next one, Cody and Wirt.
Ooh, another two giants, 6'3", 6'6", going at it.
This is great.
All right,
Wirt's got some. Oh God, Cody's probably got the length on, like the reach.
he does have the reach.
I'm gonna go wild card here.
I'm going Cody.
I'm gonna go Cody too.
Okay, so I think Wirt starts off strong. Yeah. Cody gets angry, and the refs are going to have to get involved. No doubt about it. They're going to have to get involved.
Yeah.
But I think they get involved too late. Cody's already done something kind of illegal and knocked Wirt out.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's just it's over anyways.
And I think Cody's got like a more of a speed factor too. Like Wirt probably just won't be able to catch up with him.
And I've seen Wirt's kind of like now. I have seen Wirt fight my little brother Matt Sewell.
How's that?
Now Matt was a lot younger, but Wirt whooped up on him. I mean, it was a beatdown. All right, some of the comments we've got here is Cody, no question from Cold Beer. Yeah. JT said if each had a sword, I'd take Cody. Paul, has Cody just lost a game of Apex? Is his question.
Oh gosh, he would be the consensus champion if he just lost a game of Apex.
Okay, so Eli's saying Cody has that crazy, but I feel Wirt can maintain composure and keep his wits. Yeah, Wirt wins.
The crazy helps Cody.
Okay, we both chose Cody.
Yeah,
I see the crowd, but we're advancing Cody here.
All right, next one. We're gonna move this along a bit. We got Cene and Luke.
I'm staying out of this one for the start. The crowd can help you with this one too.
Yeah. All right. So my thinking here. I mean, Luke's got the size, the weight, and the strength advantage here. Sean, I think it's been working out, but stereotypically. Being pulled with nipples. I think that just your strength and wins that one. I'm gonna go you on this one. If comments say otherwise,
I would like to see what Jared says on this one. Jared's seen me fight. I would just like to see what some of the. I think on the ones that I like, the one I'm not involved in, and you're not. The crowd has more of a say.
Yeah.
In who wins it. I'm not seeing any comments. We'll give a couple more seconds. JT said Luke.
Yeah.
I'll give it maybe 5 or 10 more seconds.
Yeah. All right. So while we can kind of go back to that, but
okay.
We're gonna move on here. Now this is the matchup. Again, this was completely random here. Honestly, we got Jared and Cole, and I think this is way more interesting. We got obviously the height, probably the speed advantage. I don't know about quickness, but speed advantage with Jared, which but Cole is just a wrecking ball.
Cole's a wrecking ball. This is a bad. Okay, Jared's got the length. If he can keep him wits away, Jared can get some strikes on him.
Yeah.
Ground game. I've seen Jared on the ground game. I've fought Jared. Jared's got a pretty good ground game.
Yeah.
He can get a chokehold. That kind of thing. I haven't seen Cole fight, but Cole's got a powerful base.
So powerful.
He is so. I'm sure. I mean, you've seen his butt.
Yeah.
The amount of muscle down there is just unreal. Okay, so do you have an opinion on this one? Who you got?
I think Jared's obviously would be a smart fighter too, knowing that Cole would have that. I think Cole would probably be a smart fighter too, knowing that he's got certain advantages. And
Cole's going to try to get close.
He's
try to get him on the ground.
Close and get him on the ground. I think Cole is too quick for Jared to keep his distance. I think Cole closes that, and I think Cole wins.
I'm gonna pick Cole too. It's close.
It's so
I could
close.
see Jared winning this one. Again, it's a tough matchup for Jared. My thing is that Cole. I just think if he gets a hold of Jared, Jared's not gonna be able to get away. So it's just Jared makes one mistake. You know what I mean? And Cole gets on him.
Yeah.
It's over because Cole can stay on top.
And I want to play, kind of but if Jared can keep his distance, and hits him, before
Maybe weakens him a little bit.
or just knocks him out. I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that. It's so close.
So crowd said Eli said Cole. Cold Beer said Cole. Eli said tough draw. Paul said Jerry easy. And then JT Boy said Jared Glassjaw. And then Paul said unless his back hurts, talking about Jared.
Yeah. Yep.
Jamite said Cole would crush Jared between his thighs, but Colby said it'd be close for sure. So that's a tough matchup. We're going with Cole next.
All right, here we go. We got Paul and Cold Beer.
Paul's stout. That's a tough draw for Cold Beer.
Tough draw for Cold Beer.
I mean, that's the one guy I really wouldn't want to fight. I'm glad he's on the opposite side of the bracket for me.
Yeah, he's quick. Sorry, I'm talking about Paul.
Yeah.
Like Paul's quick. I mean, and Colby can get that rage factor too. Colby can kind of get in there, get mad, and do some damage.
Yeah.
But I think Paul's too stout. Like you can punch Paul several times on the chin, do it to shake it off, get the ground game.
People's run into Paul and you bounce off of him. Like Paul doesn't move, you bounce off, hit the floor. I mean, most people in here are saying Paul. Paul said Colby's going to pull out some Army stuff, and Colby does have that Army training.
He does the hand to hand.
Yeah, the hand-to-hand combat, but I think we go Paul here.
Yeah. All right. Last match in the first round. We got me and JT Boy.
What a match.
And I did mention this earlier. So, back in the day, JT and I used to fight a good bit. Like, we used to, do it, we used to kind of tussle around a little bit. I might have done some illegal moves because he had the pound advantage or size advantage on me. I'm going to let that, take that into consideration.
Yeah.
But this is up to you.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good for me, I think is what.
No, it
my
doesn't
opinion.
look good for you. I just, the weight difference plays a role. JT's stout. I just think, now you could maybe go Red Hulk on him. If he gets you angry, I could see that evening things up. But JT is just a little too much for you here. It's a good match. I don't think JT blows you out of the water. Like, I think you've put up a good fight. Yeah. But I'm going JT here.
You think it's the most lopsided?
No, it's not the most lopsided.
Okay, all right.
Not the most
Well,
lopsided.
that's fine. We'll move. We'll do that, and then we'll go down to. I got to put in.
Eli said a Trenton volleyball punt to the Cods and he wins, and that's true. That would be cheating. I think there's no ball shots.
That's true.
But we do see avenues for you that you could pull out the dub, pull out the upset.
Okay, all right. So let's move on to the
Losers bracket.
So which one? How do I do these?
All right, so L1 is the top. Sorry, I can't see with you.
Oh, it's right here. All right, so we got Jamaica here. We got where's L2? We got Worked. Where's L3? We got. Can you just tell me who loses?
Yes. So
L3?
L3, the last three was Sean,
Okay, L4.
Jared. L5 was Colbier. L6 was Trenton. Luck of the draw.
Okay, so we'll move. So basically, what we'll do. All right, so we're doing losers bracket real quick. Okay, so let's run through losers bracket.
Okay. Oh, Jared wanted us to do all the winners and then maybe all the losers.
Okay.
We might start that after this.
Okay, yeah, because there's only like 2 games that could actually be played here.
Yeah.
So do you want to just go back?
Yeah, let's just go to the winners.
Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. So we'll start top to bottom again. Everybody see that? Looks good. Okay. All right, Eli and Dan.
All right. I mean, you got to take size advantage in here. Eli's got the size advantage. Dan would kind of be running through his legs, like trying to trip him up, getting him on the ground.
Yeah.
I just don't see many ways Dan could pull this one out.
I agree on that one. I think Eli just size factor. I think Eli takes that one.
Eli's, got him in strength, got him in size.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. All right, next one, a good one.
Ooh,
Cody
Luke and
Luke.
Cody. Dang, I didn't think about this one. I don't know. Y'all have to decide this one.
All right, y'all got to help me out on this one. Cody got the length, probably a little bit more of like the quickness as well. Luke's definitely got the strength. Your ground game would be a lot better than his. I think you could probably frustrate him a lot, and into doing something kind of dumb. Again, if Cody's mad and he wants to get you, that's not a Cody that I want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You got to kind of help me out with the comments, though. I can't.
Yeah, there's really nothing so far.
Okay.
Eli did talk about himself and said low cardio for me, and that is something we need to factor in on Eli. These matchups will start stacking up. Eli's going to start
That's
getting
true.
fatigued.
That's true.
Because this is all in one night. This is all going down.
Yeah. You fight I mean, Eli obviously had the bye, so that's he's good there. But Dan's coming off a little fatigue beating Jamike.
Yeah.
But that plays in Eli's favor. But this next match, whatever whoever he plays, you or Cody, we'll have to put that into consideration.
JT Boy said, I think Luke is going to pass out before he taps. So like if Cody would have to.
You think Cody's mentals are a little.
Cody would
weaker?
have to kill me, is what JT's saying.
So Cody would tap before. What did Eli say?
Eli said, I think Cody takes it a little lightly to start, and if Luke capitalizes, it could be over quick. But overall, he goes Cody there.
Okay. So we got JT going Luke, Eli going Cody.
Yeah, and I mean, I think JT's going me. He said, yeah, JT Boy said he votes Luke. Yeah. So we really just let's just go the next vote. Whoever it is, they're gonna be the one that decides the winner. Because Cold Beer said Luke.
Okay. I would lean you two.
Jared says Luke, but he thinks it's truly 50-50. That's a good match. I could see Cody taking it on me. Again, I need to knock him. I need to get Cody down before the rage takes over.
Exactly.
If Cody gets to the rage stage, it's kind of like Rock Lee with opening up the gates. Mm-hmm. Like, I've got to take him out before he opens up all the gates. Because once he opens up all those gates, his speed, it's just like he goes to another level against me.
All right. Cole and Paul. This is another fantastic.
Wow. What's some... I mean, these are quarterfinal. No, these aren't even quarterfinals.
We got a long way to go.
All right, I'm going Paul and Cole.
I think Paul. Oh gosh, I would probably lean Paul on this one. I think Paul's still got a lot more size on Cole, like weight wise.
Yeah,
he's still got, but like it's very similar strength, if not stronger.
Here's the thing with Paul and I'm gonna go with Paul too. All right, how do you tap Paul out? You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to like wrap your legs around him and like guillotine him. You know what I mean? Like and so, I mean, I fought Paul a bunch.
Yeah, you know better than anything.
I know better than anything. Now, Cole could knock Paul. The way Cole would win would be knocking Paul out with a punch.
Yeah,
and Paul may not be able to defend that because here's the thing: me and Paul have done a lot of fights, but we always had one rule: no headshots. Mm-hmm. We were not allowed to hit each other in the head. Like we never spoke that rule, but it was just something we knew we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
So Paul is liable to that. I think Cole doesn't have the length for it though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Paul.
Yeah, I agree.
JT Boy said Paul. Eli said is Dan's arms long enough to get around Paul's neck. I think he meant Cole's there, and that's what I'm saying. Cold Beer said Paul is a bull in a china shop. So we're going Paul. Let's move on.
JT Dex. This is a good one. I don't know much about Dex fighting. I feel like the coordination and speed are not there.
JT got like, JT,
this is a very quick match.
This is easy. JT wins this one. Dex, he's sweet. You don't want to hurt him. You know what I mean? Like, you want to take it gentle on him.
Yeah. He plays you don't want to, that card. So
Sean's coming in. Sean's in the chat now. That's good.
Let's go, Sean.
Sean's in. JT Boy said Dex has clawed me before. My guy has long nails.
I didn't think about the
and
claws.
I'm not up for that. Yeah. That's true.
I didn't think about
that.
The
He
claws.
does have some claws.
He's like the Khajiit from Skyrim.
And he's smelling good. Like, you're fighting him and you're like, you're smelling good, Dex. Like, you know what I mean? I still think JT wins. Like, I'm not going to change that. JT's winning that one.
Yeah. No, I think JT takes that one. All right.
Eli said, is it racist by JT to beat him up? Debatable, but we're going to give it to JT.
Well, yeah, it depends on JT's like pre-game comments.
And
like,
how does he dress? What is he wearing? You know, those kind of things.
Yeah, who does he shout out after he wins?
Dex smelling good. You know, Jared, Dex be smelling good when he gets dressed up with the boys for the night. He puts on that good smelling cologne.
All right, let's so now we're gonna pull these and then do the losers bracket from here.
The show is so inaccurate. Jared, you can live react. We'll call you and you can come talk about it and see what you would change. Think he's upset he got put in the losers bracket there.
All right, tell me loser game 8, or 7.
I can't see it.
Did it too far? Okay, go ahead. Loser game 7.
Dan.
Okay, 8.
Cody.
9.
Cole.
And 10.
Dex.
Okay. So now we should be able to. Okay.
All right, so we got some pretty good losers matchups here.
Okay, so we'll start with we'll start over there with Jared and Colbeer.
Okay.
And then Wirt and Sean at the bottom, and then we'll finish these. And
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. This is a good one. Jared and Colbeer.
Eli said, I just feel somehow this finals is going to wind up Trenton versus Luke.
We'll just shut off chat and just kind of keep going.
JT Boy says, Colbeer is like the U.S. team in Miracle. He's resilient initially and hits a lucky punch and gets the dub.
See, we could throw a lot of what ifs.
I think Colby got screwed on matchups.
I agree. And
I think Colby,
like back to back.
yeah, back to back. He got Paul and he got Jared. That's two tough matchups.
Absolutely.
I would pick Colbeer over. I mean, just off the top of my head, I think he takes Dan and Jemite.
Yeah.
I think Colbeer would take Dan and Jemite,
But not Jared.
but I don't think he takes Jared.
No. I
I think it's a good game. I think it's a good fight. And honestly, I'm speaking from in a way of I've really never seen Colby fight.
haven't either. And it would be fun too.
It'd be fun too. I'd love to see a Colby versus Jared knockout fight.
I would too. Absolutely.
I'm a little it's hard because I've never seen Colby fight. Just going off, I have seen Jared.
Colby,
so
if you have any videos of you and Michael, like just duking it out, I would love to see
I
it.
would love to see that too. Yeah. Eli said Colby's ankles don't make it out of round one. Jared may get a forfeit win here.
Yeah.
I mean, does have to go against Paul. You know what I mean? Like
Paul probably going for the man. He's probably just kicking.
Eli says Colby does have some dog in him, and that's true. I think we've all seen some dog in Colby.
100%.
It's tough matchups. Like
And
it's
speaking of tough matchups, we'll move on to the next one. You know, Wirt and Sean. I think Sean's got a couple. Sean had you, and now he's got Wirt. Not saying that, we'll talk this one through. I think initial thoughts. I think Wirt just lengthwise, but let's talk about it and kind of see.
I'm sorry. I was getting caught reading comments. What's this
Wirt
one?
and Sean is the next one.
Wirt and Sean.
Like I said, initially I would lean Wirt, just size. I would.
Is Sean on the juice?
Sean,
are you? This is current. Sean, are you currently?
Are we juiced
feeling
up?
pretty good right now?
Yeah, because that's gonna kind of
Yeah.
sway us either way. I think Sean could tire Wirt out. But
Eli said, Wirt, sorry, Scene. I'd have your back in the real world, though. He said, I'm not on the juice.
I'm going Wirt.
I'm going Wirt. Yeah. I wanted to go Sean there, though. Just full transparency.
Yep, absolutely.
Sean said we don't even have to talk about this one.
All right. Another good matchup, Cody and Jared.
Oh.
Another fantastic.
Okay, have Cody and Jared ever actually fought? Because that's what I'd probably go with.
Yeah. Jared?
Wait. Who did... Oh, wait, we've already advanced. Jared.
Yeah, we had to fill that one out. And then now we're filling.
Okay. It's just, Sean said I'd beat Luke's ass, though. So he did fight me in round one. He thought... Now, I didn't pick that one, Sean. You may have to go watch that one. I stayed out of that one. All right, Cody and Jared. What y'all think, chat? Cody and Jared.
All right, so Jared said one time.
Jared said one time.
Jared, who won?
Who won it?
Because this is a good one. Like I think this one is pretty 50-50. Jared's got a little bit more speed. Cody's definitely got the reach on him.
JT Boy said Jared over Cody.
But this is a good one.
I think one time, but I'm leaving it to y'all. Wait.
No comment.
No comment.
Okay. So you probably lost.
All right, here's what I'm going to say. I've seen how Cody gets with Jared when he does anything with Jared. Mm-hmm. Gaming, Jared's a little better. Those like most things, like Jared's better in volleyball. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think Cody just gets that dog in him in this fight. He's like, I ain't going down. I'm finding a way to take Jared down because Cody and Jared they're best friends, but they have that rivalry too.
Oh yeah.
And so I think Cody just has the fight of his life. Because that's what that's what it's gonna take. Yeah. And Cody takes Jared here. That's my opinion.
Cody has the advantage of not having a glass chin because he doesn't have a chin. Sorry, I kind of that one's stored up in my pocket. They can't see, but
all right, we got Colby that went Cody, Eli went, this is tough. Does Jared get appropriate time to stretch? JT Boy said Jared's going to lean cleaner shots. And then Paul said Jared going to make Cody rage before it even starts, just talking to him. And that's true. And that's
that
the difference
helps him.
maker. Cody gets the rage going. He's already opened two gates Rock Lee.
What did Eli say? Yeah, I agree. Like if Cody goes in calmly, like he's not thinking straight if he goes in calmly.
Yeah. Eli said, I think Cody goes hard as hell, but that winds up hurting himself, and Jared outsmarts him and wins through time. It's I could see it.
No, it's a 50-50 fight.
It's 50-50 fight. I'm going Cody here. I think he opens the gates before he enters the ring. Oh, man. And he pulls out the dub. So that's my vote.
Yeah, I'd go Cody too on this one. That's not fun, but
that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. All right, next one, me and Dan. I'll let you kind of take over this
All
one.
right, you and Dan. Ooh, a good matchup. I think Dan may be a little too sweet. I think Dan's got a good ground game. I think you're a little longer, and I'm gonna take my co-host on this one. I don't know. It's intuition. I don't know why. I think you win.
My dad was in the Army too, if that helps.
Your dad was in the Army. That's the separator. No, I think. Eli said Dan in a landslide. JT Boy said I've seen Trenton choke slam a short person before. No offense, Dan. So that's all I really
true.
needed.
That is true.
Anybody else got any comments on this one? I'm not confident.
You can be convinced.
Yes,
otherwise?
I could be
Okay,
convinced
that's fine.
otherwise.
We'll wait a little bit on this one.
Let me see if there's any good comments that convinces me otherwise here.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean said I fought Dan once. What you got, Sean? I think here's what I'm gonna do. Sean has fought Dan once, so he's got some insider knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sean, who wins? Trenton, Dan. That's who I'm picking.
All right. Because I feel like Sean and I would probably be pretty evenly matched.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if...
Oh, he did say we're in the same tier. That's just what Sean said.
Yeah.
Spice. Jared said I'd like to see that. I think he's talking about seeing you and Dan. Yeah. There's a lot of fights I'd like to see. These matchups are great.
These matchups have worked. The randomizer worked out really well so far. I mean, obviously, there's some cases that,
it's just like the weight classes have just been unfair.
Yeah. All right.
I wanted to pick Colby to pull it, and I could have. It was so close.
Yeah. All right. We'll wait to see
yes,
Sean,
I'm still waiting on Sean. Sean, we're waiting on you to choose here. Who wins this one? Trenton, Dan.
We got some good matchups coming up too. Jamaican Dex, Cole and Wirt. I'm excited.
Yeah.
This is only.
This is a good one. Now we've been going kind of long. Trenton wins. That is it. Wow. Thank you, Sean. I know that was a hard decision. Paul, Cole, and Jared have gotten screwed.
All right, Jamaican Dex.
Jamaica.
Yeah, I think
can't.
Jamaica takes out his loss on Dex.
Yeah, Jamaica's biceps finally come into play here. Back to your matchup with Dan. Sean just said, I think it's close, though. And
No,
I agree.
I agree.
I think a lot of these matchups are close.
Oh yeah, there's been. I mean, pretty much anybody with Dex is gonna be.
I think
unless he claws you, that's.
Yeah. I don't see much of a chance for Dex here.
All right, so Cole and Wirt. This is a good one. This is a really good one.
This is a good one.
I think Cole cuts Wirt down.
I agree.
Like I think he wears him out, gets him on a ground game, and I think he makes Wirt submit.
I do too. I think Cole wins that one. Just the powerful base. I just imagine Cole picking up that 6'6" tree and just slamming him, knocks him out.
Yeah.
KOs him right there.
Yeah.
Just like getting him on the ground.
Because Wirt definitely has the length, but I think he's a little too slow, and Cole could probably eat a couple punches.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think Wirt can power up a punch enough to not Wirt's most powerful punch still could knock Cole out. So Cole wins that one in my opinion.
So we've done these, and so we will need to. We actually can do one more round.
Let's do one more round of losers.
Okay. One more round of losers, and then we'll move back up to the winners.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll start on with me and Cody. Now I'll say a little bit. I got a pretty big size disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I think I am quicker.
Okay.
But again, we've talked about Cody raging. Is Cody tired at this point?
Yeah.
All right. That's all I'm going to say about that one.
Okay. I think Jared moves on here and he fights you. I'm choosing Jared over you. Okay.
Fair.
Cody is a little bit better matchup for you.
I agree.
Cody's used a lot of energy opening up those gates to fight Jared. He's not opening up those gates against you. You know what I mean? Like you
got
and
a
him,
soft spot for
he's
me.
got a soft spot for you. There's a
does.
soft spot. It's going to be hard for Cody to like get there.
Mm-hmm.
You could land 5 punches and Cody would still be just like googly eyes at you, like still like looking at you.
Hit him with that.
Ultimately,
Jigglypuff.
I still choose Cody.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough. Cody's been working out. Cody's the strongest he's ever been.
Cody working out.
Pre-Cody working out, you may have him.
Yeah.
The Jared hate is real. Eli said Katie says Cody. Yeah, Cody. Does Lucy get to fight with Trenton?
She's like my little son.
Yeah, I'm going Cody here.
That's fine.
It's a good match, but Cody.
All right, so that knocks me out. All right, so now we're moving on to Jamike and Cole. And I think Jamike's made a good run here.
Jamike did have a good run. It comes to an end. Cole, we've already talked about his strengths. Jamike, I don't think works out legs. He does have good looking calves, but I think he just does biceps, and that's not going to be enough to overpower Cole's strong base.
I agree.
Jamike said, I tap out as soon as he enters the ring.
All right, so we got that. So let's move on. Let's put this back up here. Not too high.
Yeah, Jamike did leave our weightlifting group we had going.
All right, so we moved on now. So now we have our back to the winners
These are
bracket here.
quarterfinals here.
Quarterfinals. We got Eli and Luke. Now this is a really good matchup in my opinion. Eli,
Okay, just before
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got some experience here. Paul and Eli, I feel like size-wise are comparable. You know what I mean? Eli's a little taller. Paul may be a little, I don't know. Who do you think is stronger between Paul and Eli? I think Paul might be a little stronger.
Paul.
Yeah, like I'm saying Paul and Eli are comparable here. So I fought Paul a lot growing up.
Sorry. Got you.
Eli said, "Does Luke remember lifeguard training?" That's true. It was hard picking Eli up off the bottom of the deep end.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out. Anyway, y'all talk about it.
This is good. I think he does have a side advantage. He's only gone through one fight, and it was with Dan. This would be you fought Scene and then Cody. Cody probably wore you out.
Yeah.
And
if you want the comments from JT Boy,
I think Eli on this one.
Yeah, I agree. I think Eli beats me.
Just like fatigue. Now, if y'all fight the same one, I think it'd be a lot closer. But I think Eli on this one.
I think
what
Eli.
are some comments? On
So we have a new commenter here, B Spivey. So I think that's Brandon Spivey. I think he's with Jared currently, and he said Jared would win this easily. Talking about this whole thing.
Yeah, well, Jared's out.
Jared's out. It doesn't matter. Eli talking about me and Eli doing the lifeguard training. I did struggle. He said that boy struggled getting him off the bottom of the deep end. JT Boy said Eli got some mean to him pretty quick. Going Eli. Ooh, Sean said this one is tough for me actually. Jared said Eli. I agree. I think Eli beats me.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get a lucky punch.
Okay.
I think in the ground game he's probably got. I just don't think I can move him enough.
Yeah. All right, we got a good one here. A really good one. Paul and JT Boy.
Oh.
JT Boy gotten quicker. Still really strong. Gotten quicker.
Yeah.
Paul just weight, ground game.
Yeah.
Still quick. I don't think Jay. I think it's a great match.
I think it's a great match.
Another one I would love to see. I think Paul gets it.
I think Paul gets it too. I'd love to see this match. Paul, just size wise, it's over for JT. He gets on top of you, you're tapping.
Yeah.
You just can't get out. It's just like
Yeah.
no chance. Sorry,
Did
JT.
you say I'll go down swinging?
Yeah.
I
he
mean,
would.
absolutely. Like nobody's gonna belly up here. We're gonna. They're gonna be good fights.
Jared said Paul does that Hulk thing that he like what Hulk did to Loki, like swinging him back and forth.
That's funny. Yeah. So
Paul said, I'm forfeiting to go to, dude, it bleeps out losers. If somebody types in losers, it bleeps it out. But Paul says, I'm forfeiting to go to the losers bracket so I can hopefully face Luke.
I can see it on that one though. Oh, does it?
It bleeps it out on my chat right here.
What? Because I can see it up there where it said losers.
Would hostile message blocked. Okay.
Oh,
I just got rid of that.
Okay. That's
okay.
weird.
Okay. Crazy. All right.
All right. Anyway, so all right. So we got that one. Do you want? Let's go ahead.
Man, Eli versus Paul.
I know. Should we move down? Wait, hold on.
Let
me see how the other one looks. Game 23. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move down.
Okay.
And we'll move that one back. So let me. So I need you to call these out for me.
Lib platform.
Actually, I got it.
No offense, Mike.
Okay, here we go. So let's see. Loser of 18 was JT.
Oh, I can maybe see it. Oh, you got it right there.
Loser of 17 was Luke.
Oh.
And loser of 4 is 21. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Dang, I would have rather been on the other side of that bracket. Well, I've already played Cody, so never mind.
All right, here we go. And do we consider fatigue in here as well?
I think you do.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about that a
you
little bit.
have to.
Okay, all right, so now we're moving on. So we're going to do JT and Cody, and then Cole and Luke. Ooh, Cole, that's tough. I mean, Luke, that's tough. Okay, so we'll JT and Cody. This is a good one.
This is a good one.
I think Cody starts to fizzle out a little bit.
I do too.
I think JT keeps up. He's been a lot more cardio work. Cody's still really strong. JT's stronger. Again, the reach is there for Cody, but I think cardio and then JT's quickness. I think JT takes this one.
I think JT takes this one too. I think you think about, and I've used this Rock Lee analogy a lot. When after he opens up those gates, his health goes so low. So after he beat Jared, he was able to pull one more out. But it's finally ran out. He's on his deathbed now. JT, it's not an easy win, but it may be easier than it appears because Cody's so tired after opening up the gates to beat Jared.
Yeah. What did Eli say there?
Eli said JT versus Cody match of the night. Yeah, especially if there was
one.
It's a good one, especially if there's a rest before, like they get a rest period.
You going JT on this one?
I'm going JT on this one. Paul said for the. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, never mind. Keep going.
All right, Cole and Luke.
Okay, what you got? What you got, chat?
This is a good one. I mean, initially in my gut, I would lean Cole. Just strength.
Yeah.
You're similar. Historically, you've been working out. I know you're trying to get back into it.
Starting back Monday, baby,
with Owen and being here and all. But Cole's got a little bit quicker. His base is I would say better. He's got a better base. I think you might, if you can keep him off the ground game, which I don't think you would struggle necessarily in the ground game. I think he would be a little bit better, but in
my head, I like the ground. I want to go to the ground. I don't know why, but in my head, I want to go to the ground. I want to try to get you on the ground and try to wrap you up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good one. It's another great matchup here.
JT Boy said, okay, Eli said Cole. JT Boy said Luke has some mean to him too. I've seen Luke wrestle. Jamike said Luke got reach, Cole got strength. Both are scrappy, close. JT, he's pretty intense. I go Luke. Jared said Luke and Cole would scrap. I think it'd be
I think it'd be a battle. 50-50.
I think it'd be a battle.
This is a battle. Man, I kind of
chat put in your selection so that I can give it to Trenton.
Yeah, you can kind of help me out a little bit because I would lean Cole. This is one of those things. If y'all fight 10 times.
Okay, and I will say, I think Cole probably has me if we're starting out the night fighting. Okay, like round one.
You think
but Cole's had to go through the losers bracket to get to me, so he's played more matches.
That's true. That is true.
So he's tired.
That is true. He went losers bracket. After Paul. You went around later. So
I think I had one less match. I mean, so it's not.
No, we got to take that into consideration. Especially with these matches that are 50-50.
Colby comes in and says,
Luke. Okay.
Okay, so
What did JT say there? Luke will have what?
Okay, so Colby went Luke. JT Boy said Luke will have rolled his ankles after a couple fights, though, which is true. Jamike said, I think Cole's got some extra speed too, going Cole. So we've got one Cole, one Luke. JT Boy, I think, saying Cole there. But lock it in for me, JT, because I probably would have rolled my ankles at this point.
So Eli said Cole.
Eli did say Cole, so it's 2-1. So if JT goes Cole here, it's locked.
What did Sean say? Have we heard?
JT Boy went Luke.
Wow.
2-2.
What did Sean say?
Sean hasn't said, so I don't know if Sean's still in it.
His last comment was up there by Cody and JT.
Oh, Cody and JT can probably scrap about the same, but JT probably puts up a little more strategically.
And Sean went Cole.
Sean went Cole, and that's the match.
All right.
All right, Cole. I don't blame. I mean, that'd be a good match. I can't fight you. I can't fight on that one.
Now a really good one here.
Cole and JT. Should we say they're all fresh now?
Well,
Like this is a new night, fresh, or no? Continue, but fatigue play a role.
I think everybody's just Oh, but Jared went Luke.
Jared did go me. Dang. All right, Trenton, you've got to decide then. The power of the co-host. Let's go. The co-host saves me. I'm still in, baby.
All right. So here's what we're doing. Man, that is, you talk about somebody that everybody wants to see out.
Yeah.
If you're not him, is Cole.
Yeah, you want to see Cole gone.
So, we got Spivey over here with Luke.
But that's just Jared 2.0. Is Jared going to the other chat?
Oh man. Yeah, Luke is keeping it interesting here.
Okay, hold on. Jared said I was just keeping it interesting. I think you go Cole. I don't want one like that. Cole, he was the one that picked. Trent just gasped on that thing.
I'm doing tricks on it over here. I got the
Cole.
I got the camera off. You
I
can't.
would love to see the matchup between me and JT, but I think the more fair would be go Cole here. More fair fight there.
All right, we're back.
All right, let's go.
JT and Cole.
I'm going Cole.
Yeah.
But it's a good.
Ooh, I don't know.
JT's strong, and JT could fight the base, the Cole, but I still think Cole's got a better, stronger base.
JT would have to keep him at a distance.
Yeah, but JT doesn't have the size, like it's the length, does he? I mean, he's a little taller.
I think he's got more length than Cole for sure.
But not a much. I don't think it's.
Yeah, but
I
he
don't know
gets
if
in
it'd be
that
enough
ground game. No, I mean I would probably lean Cole here too.
I think Cole's bull rushing and then knock him down.
I think it is one less for
Yeah,
JT
Cole's
as well.
got one. Basically, Cole's had one more match each.
Because he lost a round
Yeah.
early.
Eli said, I think JT.
That's a good.
I mean, you could convince me. No, I mean, I could see it.
And that's what we want to have. People or chat tell us. Anything that we're not thinking of.
Yeah. Jared just ripped. Brandon Spivey said Jared.
I got you. All right.
I'm gonna stick with Cole. I need something pretty significant, not significant, but something to come out that made me change to JT.
Yeah, I want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear Jamike's take, Jared's take, JT. You're kind of, unless you got something that I haven't really thought about.
JT said not saying I'd win, but I think it'd go quick, hot and heavy. So it'd be like they start out and it's just shots are rolling. Like
Yeah.
they're not like playing around. They're just going.
JT doesn't have that like rage factor, which I don't really think Cole does. Either.
I've never seen Cole. Yeah,
So,
rage either.
so we can't really consider either one of those. What did Jamike say?
Yeah, something about Jared. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one.
If you're leaning Cole, I mean, I'm not really leaning JT here, so I would probably lean Cole with you.
Cole has the advantage of we've never seen him fight. JT's scrappy. Like
I used to fight him.
Me and JT's fought. Like we've wrestled around, and
Yeah.
JT's tough.
Yeah.
Like he's a battle. He's a load.
So Colby said
Jared said Cole
Cole
will
will
rage,
okay,
and then Jamite said Cole. So
all right. So we got Cole winning so far the losers
Cole's
bracket.
in the losers finals.
So let's move this now.
Oh no, that's not the losers final. Or is that the
No, it's not
semifinals?
the losers final.
Yeah.
So let's move this back up here.
Yeah, Sean said, I'm trying to talk myself into JT, but I can't find a way to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was in that same boat there. Okay. So now we got Eli and Paul. This is a fantastic match.
Somebody sent me a comment that said Eli and Paul are going to look like two bears humping in the wild, going at it.
Just two grizzlies, just
they're on the ground. These two guys, they're
they
going
will-
straight
no punches
groundwork,
thrown.
no punches. They're just tackling each other. Eli's taller. I actually think Paul's stronger.
yeah, probably.
Both of them immovable objects for the most part. Like if Eli sets his base, he does have that offensive line in him. Like he sets his base.
Yep.
Paul can also set his base. JT said, "Can we get the championship fight on the next pod? Trenton's backyard ratings would be through the roof.
Just oil them up and just get
let
in
them
there.
let them go at it." I think.
Would you be mad if I said Eli?
No, because I think I'm going Eli too. I don't think Paul. So me and Paul's fought,
Yeah.
and with how much stronger Paul is than me, I've been able to put up a fight.
Okay.
Like Paul's beat me. I'm not saying like I beat Paul, but I don't know if Paul has that rage in him to take him what he would need to win in a championship level match like this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Eli. Colbert went Paul.
Okay.
So if they have a lot more chat going Paul, I'd be fine with it. But for now, I'm gonna go Eli. I think the length matters a little bit with Eli being taller.
Yeah. I agree. All right. So we got that one, and now we're moving it back down. Oop, too far.
Paul and Cole, right?
Okay, JT said Eli. Okay, so now we're moving it back down here. So that leaves.
Eli said, no matter who wins, we both need oxygen after. Eli punches will have some more power, JT boy. And JT said Eli.
All right, so back to where we started. Cole and Paul. Paul won the previous matchup. Now does it change? Okay, question. So a little point of clarification. The way that we're entering the names on the bracket, is that the way that they're fighting? So does that mean that Paul just came off a fight and now he's got to fight Cole?
I say you let the rest time be the same. So they both had an hour to rest each. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
It's not like Cole got 3 hours of rest before Paul.
Yeah, but or like a whole match. A whole match in front. I got you.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's just the same time.
Okay. Like I said, we before we said Paul beating Cole. Is there anything that the way that this has gone?
Yeah. What changes here than the first match?
Exactly.
Is Paul pretty upset that he lost, and is he defeated?
Mm-hmm.
Like that would throw it to Cole.
Or does he want vengeance and wants to get back at Eli?
Yeah.
So
it's hard. I've never seen Paul. Now I have seen Paul one time when he was pantsed. He raged.
Wait, everything? Like you saw everything?
No.
Oh.
Obviously, no.
I was about to say.
No one's seen everything.
I would have called you a liar.
Yeah. So, I'm going to say Paul doesn't get pants, so he doesn't get to that rage stage. And I'm going to say Paul's a little defeated, and he's just like, I'm ready to go home.
I'm with you. Cole.
Yep. And so, Eli said fresh Paul beats fresh Cole. Sean said if they're fresh, then you got to stick with Paul. And then Jamike said Paul gets Cole first time around, but Cole wins the revenge match. No one knows, Sean. He didn't get everything, I don't think. But he pantsed him enough that he ran the guy down, and he said he would destroy his world if he ever did it again. So,
and I can read chat now. I can move it over. So, okay.
All right. We've got Cole versus Eli.
Cole versus Eli. And all right, do you want to do this since we did kind of go back. So Paul Cole first time was Paul Cole second time was Cole. Eli Cole, who wins this, we still got to rematch it again.
Mm-hmm. If it was Eli, if it's Cole
loses.
won, yeah.
Or yeah,
if
Cole wins, yeah. So all right.
I'll be honest, I hate picking somebody to win our UFC bracket that's not even in our league. But Eli's fresher.
I think Cole is like shape wise.
Cole is in better shape.
So I think Eli is still like Eli still this is what his fourth fight.
Yeah, it's still a lot of fights. Or is it third fight? Because he got to buy 1, 2, 3.
No, this is his fourth fight.
This is his fourth, and Cole's had a lot of fights.
Had a lot of fights.
A lot of
Let's see how many
fights.
Cole's had. Cole has had. Let's see, 1, 2.
We've been going an hour on this.
Cole's had, I think, 6 fights. No, maybe more. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is his 8th fight.
Oh,
This is Cole's 8th fight.
and we talked a little bit about freshness, and that's why we said Paul and Cole had the same amount of rest time, but it still doesn't take into effect. Cole still fought more times. They both rested for 2 hours, but Cole still had
doubled
way
the
more
fights.
Yeah, and that's why Eli is going to be
I'm
the
with you.
champion.
Yep.
He's going to win the UFC heavyweight League of Legends tournament.
Congratulations, Eli.
Congratulations. He had some. There's some ways that Eli could get upset.
Oh, yeah.
Paul could easily win.
Yeah.
Cole could land a punch, but Cole's battled all night.
8
And
fight. You cannot argue with 8
He's
fights.
just exhausted now. And we're glazing Cole a little bit. Wert's gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, y'all glaze Cole," but yeah, Sean had a good remark there.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to see away Cole because Eli's got a strong base too. Cole's shorter. Eli's got the length. Eli's gonna be hard to get on the ground. I'm gonna go Cole there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going Eli there.
Yeah. All right. So there you have it. Eli, congratulations. You're the League of Legends 14-man double elimination UFC champion.
I'm gonna call Jared here. He may not answer. We don't really know.
Yeah.
Let's just see if we can get a live reaction. Jared had some strong remarks there.
Yeah.
Let's see if he'll answer and chat for us for just a
Absolutely.
second.
Absolutely.
He may not. I don't
We're
know.
going to go back to, well, we'll keep it here.
Yeah.
That's all right.
He may call me back. Let's give him a minute. If he doesn't call back, he doesn't call back.
Yeah. But no,
That was fun. That was a while.
That took us a while. That's honestly longer than I thought. But
The double elimination was
absolutely. We had to talk through those, and the double elimination is good for the, for people like Colby that got bad matchups, which he went 0 for 2.
but just because he got screwed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
both matchups. But there were most matchups. Like the randomizer did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was a.
Because I would definitely take Colby over some of our.
Oh, absolutely,
some of the others,
absolutely.
But just didn't work out that way for him. All right, I'm trying to look at the comments before.
Yeah, it's easier to see.
Eli
here.
said, "I think we all want to see a 7v7 team fight situation. That'd be good.
That would be fun.
I don't know who would
well,
win.
speaking we kind of.
Oh, somebody's calling me. Jared, welcome to the pod.
What up? Can y'all hear me? Because I'm on a car. I'm on a car right now.
Yeah.
Like car phone.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I couldn't hear the last little bit. There's like a 20-second delay, and we're like leaving this party. So, what's up, boys?
Hey, well, we want to hear your opinion. What you got for us?
All right. Obviously, I make these tier lists. It looks like it's get back at Jared time. So I get it. I think I'd be up there, but if everybody just hates me and they want to take it out on me, I get it. So, I think a lot of it's bogus. I'd be interested to hear what Wirt says. I think we're kind of downplaying a lot of the weight classes,
Mm-hmm.
making sure everybody feels good sort of thing. But, overall, I thought it was decent. I think you got Eli up there. He's going to be up there. I think Paul would also be up there. Paul's got some hidden rage. So as long as Eli's finishing the top 3, Paul's finishing the top. Let me backtrack. I would say Eli finishing the top 5, Paul finishing the top 5, Cole finishing the top 5. I think y'all really downplayed Wirt. I think he's probably top 5 just based off of weight, weight and length.
Mm-hmm.
And then me. So as long as you got those, I think that was 5 people, right? Cole, Eli, Paul, Jared, who I missed? Wirt. Okay, I think that whatever that 5 was, I think it's 5. I think
What about
as long as
Cody?
those are 5,
Did you say
I think
Cody?
it's pretty accurate.
Okay, so and I'm biased here on myself, But me and you fight, Jared. I think it's pretty even. Okay. Do you think Wirt and me fought? Wirt would beat me if you're saying Wirt's top 5?
I get it. Like Wirt doesn't work out, but its weight is such a big factor in like a UFC fight. Like chances are none of us have knockout power, so most of these are going to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when it goes to the ground and you're at that weight and you can just impose your weight on somebody, chances are weight's going to take over when we're not skilled like that. So that's why I'm thinking, like, you can't downplay Wirt's badass, you know? Like, Wirt weighs what do we think, guys? Like, what's the weight count? Like, estimate, like 290, 300? You know? So,
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to get that off of you, dude? Imagine putting a boulder on top of your chest, a 300-pound boulder that can move. Like, you're not getting up from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you disagree with our? I mean, basically, we thought anybody would beat Dex. I mean, do you agree with that?
Okay, let me tell you, I used to wrestle Dex, and now looking back, that was a little weird. But you know, we used to wrestle all the time, and
Mike says,
but it wasn't easy. Dex is not a pushover now.
Okay.
So don't sleep on Dex. Now he's going to tell you that he would win. That's a lie.
Well,
I'll shoot it straight. It wasn't an easy win, but Dex, I would put Dex low for his weight class, but like mid overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jamike says JL loses to Dex. I don't know. That's what Jamike says. It may have been that lib comment. Jamike's coming back at you for it.
Yeah, Jamike got mad about that lib comment. Any others you want me to take my take on?
I don't really have
No, I don't. We just wanted a quick
Overall,
reaction from
yeah.
you. We've been going for a while. We're gonna get off the pod.
I feel that.
But
Those are my top 5. I don't think I missed anyone out of my top 5, but yeah.
okay. Well, thanks for calling in. We
Yep,
love to
we
hear you.
appreciate
Love to
that.
hear from you.
Boys.
All right, see you, bro.
Well,
All right.
that should wrap it up.
That should wrap it up. It was a good pod. Colby made a comment that he wouldn't win, but Colby would win.
No, I think you would. I think there's a lot of good, most people would, have good matchups against each other. Like a lot of them will be very good fights.
Yeah.
JT should be top 5. Yeah.
Yeah. I see Colby beating. I mean, I think he takes Jamike. I think he takes maybe you.
Maybe me.
I think me and him would be a good fight.
Colby
Colby takes Dex, me, Dan,
Scene
at least. Yeah. Oh, Eli said JT should be top 5.
Yeah, these are
Yeah,
good.
I mean that's good. We've got a good crew.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
That's why nobody wants to get summer staffed on. If
Yeah.
you get summer staffed on,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Look. We just need to oil everybody up, and we need to go at it, boys. Put us in a ring. Let's oil each other up. Let's get everybody get some underwear on, and let's go at it.
Disagree, Eli. Disagree.
We should fight another fantasy league. The JSU crew. That's who we fight.
And we put Colby on their team, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we let Trenton and Colby go at it. Like we're like, all right, no one touch them. They're going at it over there.
Oh, that'd be great.
All right, boys.
All right.
Y'all take care. And Colby, good luck in the championship.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's the
week
best one all
17.
year.